In this video, we're going to make some papers and a paper library. To start out with, we're going to make a paper library. Let's show the paper panels right here in Painter 12. We're going to go Paper Libraries, and you're going to see we have both panels, the paper libraries and the papers, open. So the first step will be making a paper library. We're going to go in the Paper Libraries panel, the side menu, and choose New Paper Library. Name your paper library. Here I've named mine. I will say OK. And this will now appear at the bottom of the paper's library. The cold press watercolor was what the active paper was when we created the library. Painter cannot have an empty library, so it uses whatever's active as its first member in the library. We're going to switch down to the cold press paper in the 222. We switch over to the papers panel and grab the rectangular marquee tool. I'm going to make a selection right here. I can drag the selection wherever I want, and now we're going to make a paper out of it. All I have to do is on the side panel of the papers panel, pull up Capture Paper. It asks for a name. We're going to call that Fern. And now we're going to grab another image, an image with some sheep in it. We're going to grab a selection in there using the rectangular marquee again. That looks good. We're going to say Capture Paper. We'll call this Wool. And one more just for grins. You can see how easy it is to make paper here. Again, rectangular marquee. Drag out a selection. Move it around if you like. Say Capture Paper. Call this Alaskan Weeds. Say OK. Now go back into your paper libraries, and you'll see that these ended up in a different library than what you originally were in. Just stretch this out, and we can drag them all the way into whatever library we want them to appear in. So if I click and hold on Alaskan Weeds and drag it down, you can see it'll move into my GCIP 222 papers. We'll do the same thing with the wool paper. Grab it down. And now we've got 5 papers in there, including the cold press watercolor that Painter just put in there automatically when we created the library. We don't need it, so we can delete it. You click on the little trash can and it says, "You sure you want to delete it?" Yep, I want to delete it. So there you go. A quick, easy way to make a paper library and fill it with papers.